Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to another live edition of Tired Ass Dom Sicali Mafia Roundtable. Hope everybody's having a great day. I know I am whooped. Check that out. Dom Sicali, OCN in the house. We're rocking it, folks. We're rocking it today. I am whooped. Back at the gym, hitting it hard, getting my work in. After this show, I'm going to do another bike ride. Have to be lean and mean. That's it. That's what it's all about. Getting in shape, staying in shape. Let's say, Kathleen, hello. How are you today? John Lee. Tina, good to see you. John Haas. Scully. Who else? Johnny Privalone, what's going on? Patrick. People, I got everybody's boxes lined up to go out tomorrow. We just got a few more. And we're good to go. So everything, books and shirts, will be mailed out tomorrow. That's for sure. Definitely. So already categorized in the boxes, ready to go. So Johnny Privalone says, people hit that like button. Patrick, what's up? Good to see you. SP Dennis, as always. Raphael, what's going on? Scully B, what's up? Let's see, who else do we have here? Tina, I said Tina already. Clayton, good to see you. Thank you for coming on. Wise Guy, Sonny, Warrior Web. Hey, Big Dom, watching from Britain. We got Britain in the house. Thank you. Brian, OCN Family. There you go. Florida Sunshine. Hey, Dom, what's up? I got a little gnat in my face. Joseph G, what's going on? Dan F, good to see you. Gerald, people, one thing I forgot to mention last night. Scammy, you listening, Scammy? I know you got your peeps watching, Scammy. You are not a victim. That's for sure. You make it sound like you're a victim. You're not a victim. You are definitely a predator, without a doubt, every which way. Tommy, Bella, good to see you guys. Thank you for coming on. So today, folks, OCN, we're getting ready to go to a major event in Fort Lauderdale. I think it's the 6th and 7th of November. We have a VIP cabana. We have a lot of things going on. We're going to have film guys there filming me. We're going to have crypto enthusiasts. There's supposed to be 5,000 to 6,000 people in the crypto business. So we're coming out of the Mafia roundtable world with the crypto, and we're bringing it on the platform. We have enough things out there that were different. And from what I was told, that the event team, the people setting the event up that own the event, we're the only crypto that has a gaming app. Check that out. So we're going to be making some waves. We're going to be filming. We're going to have a lot of fun. So check it out. I'm even thinking about live streaming. So if we get that set up, we'll be live streaming from down there as well. So that'll be good. So pick up your Crypto Nostra now. Go to official Crypto Nostra. Check it out. And this is the family. This is what it's about. We're going to get ready to rock and roll with it. That's for sure. So, folks, we have to save New York. I know a lot of my followers are from New York. It's sad what's going on. For those of you in the Mafia who watch this on the sneak, so I know there's a lot of mafiosos, guys, get in touch with the unions. I know we have all the unions locked up, so nobody could tell me different. I know that 1,000%. Have to get these guys to vote. Out of the three candidates, Mandami, in the lead. He cannot win, folks. He cannot win. And for you young kids out there, if you're watching, don't go for that BS he's preaching. He's preaching, because what's going to happen, that city's going to be destroyed like you've never seen it before. Sleewood's just Sleewood. That's all I have to say with him. Just Sleewood. But he's right. I agree with him not stepping out because he's a Republican. So his talk, Cuomo's telling him to step out, but he has the base. He's Republican. So I could understand that. But if people are telling you, okay, if people told Cuomo to step out because Sleewood has a good chance of beating Mandami, I think Cuomo would step out. for the fact he loves the city more than his political position. Yes, he made some bad calls in the past. Even I agree to that. I definitely agree to that. Made some rotten calls, said some terrible statements. But out of the three, he's definitely the best candidate. He wouldn't be my choice if there was other people there. I think his brother, hands down, would be a great mayor, without a doubt. I like Chris Cuomo. Very sharp, eloquent, the way he speaks. I think he'd be a much better fit for the city. However, but Sleewood, no. And Mandami, folks, even though he's in the lead, he's tied to the radical end. And he's really not a Democrat. He's a socialist. So that's dangerous. That's dangerous. All his plans and billions of dollars, free transit, defund the police. He's back and forth with that, up and down. He's saying what people want him to say. And then he's with guys who were suspected of the World Trade Center bombing. Wow. He's on that radical end. That's what we want for New York. That's what we need for our kids out there. And all you younger generation, because that's where he has to be getting the votes. Kids, open up your eyes. Please, please, please open up your eyes. Stop being brainwashed. Stop being brainwashed. You have to open up your eyes. Sit back. And I say this out of respect. You kids out there, you're young. Your brains are still developing. For you to have such a strong opinion, and I spoke about this in Pittsburgh University, and I say this respectfully, enjoy these younger years, these innocent years. You're coming out of the innocent years, but still enjoy it, embrace it, because soon enough you'll be in the real world, and it's going to be difficult. It's going to be dangerous, and it's not going to be the way you think. But if you're being this radical with certain things and you believe free busing, here's what's going to happen. Mandami gets elected. You're going to have a mass exodus from New York City. Mass exodus from businesses, all the wealthy people. So it makes no sense. They're giving up a ton of money to taxes as it is. The city's filthy. Where's it going? Mandami says, well, the extra 2% we're going to clean the city. We're going to do this. It's not enough money. It's not enough money, kids. He's BSing everybody. It's just not going to happen. It's not going to happen, especially with all his free busing, defund the police. It's going to be chaos. Then he wants to lower rents. Yeah, rents are out of control. But what you do is you build. You build affordable housing where you could set a rent. You could stabilize that rent. And that's it. So you need more apartments. You need more housing for people. That's how you do it. What he's doing, you're going to destroy New York City. New York City's already down the tube with this last mayor. I mean, it's just disgusting. It's disgusting. It's sad. New York City is supposed to be the greatest city in the world, the best city, the financial district of the world. And look at it. Mandami gets elected. People are going to leave. I don't want to give up over 50% in taxes. Are you kidding me? I was looking at Patrick Bet-David yesterday. Do you realize? And they did a whole breakdown. If I'm in New York City and I'm making $1.5 million a year, $1.5 million, that's what I made. Do you know, after paying federal tax, state tax, city tax, Social Security, Medicaid, Medicare, all the insurances that gets deducted, you know what you're bringing home? Less than $750,000. That's what you take home off $1.5 million. Are you kidding me, folks? Are you kidding me? That is ridiculous. Ridiculous. That's crazy. It's beyond crazy. For what? What does New York have? Okay, New York is the greatest city in the world. I'm from there. I know, especially back in the day. But what's it offering now? What's it offering? It's filthy. It's disgusting. The homeless is off the charts. Really, it's just disgusting. People, you have to open up your eyes, especially you kids out there. Mandami's going to destroy New York City. It's going to be the beginning of the end for New York. It just can't happen. Can't happen. And I don't trust him. At first, I said, you know what? He might be good to change. This was maybe about 7, 8 weeks ago when I really wasn't following too much. As I started doing my research on him, this guy's dangerous. He's dangerous. He's too much, and I'm not racist. He's against the Jews. He's extremely with the radical side as far as, like I said, Muslim communities, where he's just with a guy who was allegedly, and I'm watching my words, allegedly involved with the World Trade Center bombing. And he's looking to get that following. He has that following. Hugging, shaking hands with him. Like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? And granted, allegedly. But you know what? When people weren't born here in New York City and they come from a different country and something was alleged, especially as horrific as the World Trade Center bombing, you know what? You don't have my vote. You don't have my vote with that. Sorry. Sorry. Now, it would be a different story. Allegedly, I'm an American. I was born in New York, raised in New York. You know, I don't have any radical beliefs, and allegedly I was involved, then, you know, might be a different story. I might give the benefit of the doubt. So everybody does deserve a second chance, but not with that. Not with that, because they don't play. They don't play. And Mandami is just not going to be good for the city. Not going to be good for the city. And out of the three evils, I would say Cuomo. I would say Cuomo. That's where we have to gear up and go. Sleewood he makes some good points. Gotta give him that. He makes some good points, but he's so, I don't know. If it was me and you're telling me, Dom, you have to step down to give him a fighting chance, I would do it I would speak to my base first, ask them what they think, and then I'd move forward. And I would do it for the best of the city because I love New York City. That's my home, born and raised. No city like it. But literally, there's no city like it. It's going down the tubes fast. And that's sad. All you people in New York, get out. Make sure you vote for Cuomo. Vote for Cuomo. Again, if Curtis stays in, Mandami's winning hands down, without a doubt. So Curtis has to make up his mind. If Curtis Leewood really loves New York, he'll step down for New York City, for New York City. And I agree with all his points. He said, why should I step down? I'm the Republican this, I'm that. He's right. He's right in all those areas. But also, Curtis, you have to look at neither you nor Cuomo is going to win. And who has the better shot? I hate to say it, is Cuomo. Cuomo does have the better shot at beating this guy. You don't. You don't. Too many people don't like you, Curtis. You know, it is what it is. At least Cuomo is going to pull from the Republican side. He'll pull from the Democrat side. So he might have a fighting chance. You anger too many Democrats. So that's not going to work. It's not going to work at all. And I don't have Republicans coming out in groves voting for you whatsoever. I really don't. El Toro Mondori's a S-bag. Yeah, we know. I'll say he's a scumbag. People, this is my city. I don't live there anymore, but get out and vote. Tell your kids to vote. And your young kids, don't vote for him because he's promising you. He's giving you promises he can't keep. Can't keep. It's impossible. It's impossible. They don't have the budget. Where's he getting the money for free busing, free mass transit? Where's the money coming from? Where's it coming from? And what happens? Half of the billionaires, say if he foresees, say, $2 billion coming in from added taxes, okay? You got 50%. I guarantee you at least 50% of the wealthy is going to leave New York. What happens? The businesses leave New York. That 50%, it's only down to $1 billion. And who knows what they're going to do, how they're going to circumvent paying those taxes. Maybe move the companies to Jersey. I don't know. But I'll tell you this. Don't be fooled, kids. Don't be fooled. Don't be fooled. Or you know what? I'll give you one better, kids, because I know a lot of the kids are voting for Mandami. Don't vote. Don't vote. Don't get involved. Sit back. Sit back so nobody could blame you guys and say you were the cause of the city faltering. Sit back, stay in the cut, and just watch. Just watch. But Mandami is evil, without a doubt, evil. In my opinion, he's evil. He's no good. He has that smile and lies. You could see it. I read through him. He's going to destroy New York City without a doubt. 10,000%. We got our Cole. Let's see. Dominic, you want to laugh? Dennis said, if you become governor, if you become governor in Florida, he wants to be your administrator. I told him I will pass it on to you. I guess Jimmy is what? A powerhouse. LOL. You know what? Tell Dennis I send my love, Cole, anytime. And, you know, I would definitely love to speak to him before one of us passed. That's for sure. And tell him it would be my honor. James says transit is already free. The criminals don't pay to ride. It's sad. It's really sad. We have Uncle D. I got a good deal on prayer blankets. Oh my Lord. People, I feel New York taxes are horrendous, no doubt. Tina, it is crazy to pay all that for what? What are they giving you back in the city? What are they giving you back? They're not protecting you in the neighborhoods anymore. The Italians aren't like they once were, protecting the neighborhoods, the communities. They're filth all over the place. I was up there. It's disgusting. What's there? Except the nightlife and crime. You know what? Sorry. Stick and move. Dom, did you know any of the Lafortes, Joe and Kat Laforte? No, I did not. Danny, what's the pizzeria's opening in Jensen? Where and when's the pizzeria? In February, it's opening. That's on hold right now. So Danny, just bear with us. We have a lot of stuff to do, and that's the least on our agenda. We got to get this coin moving, and a pizzeria is not going to get the coin moving. It's us marketing and getting to the events and hitting in the crypto field. So just bear with us. In due time, it will be coming. Pizzeria is already there. Benny already owns it. So all we have to do is the name change. So it's coming. Cynthia says, guys, hit that like button. That's all we ask. Hit the like button, subscribe. That's it. Simple as that. Excuse me. Eric. Oh, excuse me, folks. Feeling good, though. Feeling good. I saw that one. Just skipped on me. Let's see if I can find it again. Oh, Clayton says, do iguanas really fall out of trees over there during the winter? Yes, they do. We don't have iguanas in Orlando. They are in South Florida, but I've seen some mornings when it's frigid. Frigid. It'll go down 30s, 40s once in a blue moon in South Florida. When that happens, they freeze, they hit the ground. They don't die. Once it warms up, they come to life. It like shocks them, I guess. But yes, they do. Big Arm says, Big Dom, get on with the Sakali files too. Oh, Big Arms, trust me, there's not enough hours in the day, that's for sure. Ralph says, you should see what Morris Park looks like. It's sad. It's sad. Did I go by Morris? I didn't go by Morris Park when I was up there. It was in Pelham Bay. Everything's different. It is. It looks grimy. It doesn't look like neighborhoods anymore. But times change. Anthony Michael, I saw this coming back in 1985. Best thing I ever did was move south. You and me both, without a doubt. Susan, everyone knows everyone I know is voting for Curtis. Well, Curtis is not going to win, and to divide the votes, I don't think it's good. I don't think it's good. But you know what? And I honestly feel if Cuomo steps out, Curtis is not going to get those votes. I don't think people will go to the polls, but I think they would for Cuomo. Even though did a lot of dirty things, said a lot of bad things, he's the best of the three evils. The three evils, he's the best. Uncle D said, did we get a big election in New Jersey for governor? Oh, we got a big election. Okay. Patrick, everyone in this country vowed to never forget 9/11, and now New York is going to elect one of them as a mayor. What the hell is going on? Patrick, I agree. I agree. Sorry. And he's right. He's right. Just look what happened with 9/11. Look what happened with the World Trade Center bombing, Patrick. And yet he's with the imam. He's with the imam who was alleged suspect with ties. With ties. So come on, people, wake up. That's because the younger generation's brainwashed. These kids are brainwashed. I'm sorry. They're too young. They're too young to get so entrenched in embedded in them politics. Their brains are developing. And if they're being this much of a stance right now, this next generation coming up, and the world is definitely going to be different. And I'm glad I'll be dead by then. So, or checking out. I just feel for my kids, your kids, grandkids, they're the ones who are going to feel the wrath behind what's coming. Mosey boy, what's up? You just skipped on me, son of a booch. Let's see, where are you? Moji boy Dom, my sincere apology. I haven't been on lately. Well, we know that, but I'm glad to see you. You don't have to apologize. I have a busy life lately with debt and some medical situations with my wife and my daughter. So sorry. No, my condolences with everything that has happened. Wish you the best as always, and you never have to apologize. As long as you're here, you're a subscriber, hit that like button. We family. We understand. Tommy, Mandami's gonna put icing. Yep, definitely. He is the icing and the cherry on top of New York's destruction, without a doubt. Without a doubt. Anthony Michael says, people check out OCN, pick up some coin today while it's low, because we're going to a major crypto event. Like I said, we're the only Mafia coin, and they wanted me there too. Lee was going back and forth with them, told them about me, and they really called them back. We'll let you guys film there. We're talking about putting pop-up posters all over the place. They're allowing. Looks like they're going to allow that. They're really, they like that we're the only one with a gaming app. We're the only Mafia coin, a legitimate coin. Supposedly Eric Trump is supposed to be there. We'll see. We'll see how everything rolls. But you know what? We keep on moving. Ralph says, moving to Florida. Bye-bye, New York for me. You might as well, people. Come down to Orlando. Winter Park, Winter Springs. What else? Oh, shoot. Lake Nona. Sanford. You have a lot of nice areas down here. And right now, it's been in the mornings I get up, it's anywhere in the 50s to 60s, 70s. Weather's nice. Really, a lot of Italians down here. I enjoy it. I enjoy it. Oh, I have them by. Tina said, okay, that's somebody else. Okay, that's for Cynthia. Easty Kid, you relocate to Florida. How's the medical care for the older people? There's a ton of medical care. You just, like every place else, you have to find good care, but you have referrals. So they have a lot of medical facilities for the elderly. That's where a lot of people come to retire. So of course it's massive down here. And if I'm governor, we'll make it even better. That's for sure. Pastor Dom, you're a class act, brother. Thank you. I appreciate that. But people, while we have people on, Yesterday, I forgot to mention talking about Sammy. Sammy plays like he's the victim. He's not the victim. Not the victim, Sammy. You are not the victim. You're definitely the predator. You're the wolf. Just because things don't go your way, you want to cry, play that old man act, how you change. And what's really hypocritical with you, you talk about God. You're a really religious person. You're trying to go to church. You're reading the Bible. I don't believe it. I don't believe it because of things I've heard from your staff. I don't believe it. And if that was the case, you wouldn't have alleged sexual harassment cases one after the other coming down. So don't believe it. And I saw the text message. A Christian doesn't say, I will kill him. I'll shoot him. Christian doesn't say that, Sammy, for no reason. Because why? You didn't get your way? Because you lost your show? That's all BS, Sammy. And those were your words in a text message, Sammy. You wrote that. R. Cole, you gave the kids great advice. Don't vote. Many people never forget what Curtis did and should drop out, told the kids. Same answer. Also, Dennis thanks you for always there for him when needed. Well, tell Dennis he was always there for, well, he already knows that. He was always there for me when I needed him. He was my friend. And again, when his own crime family, for those of you who don't know, Dennis DeLucia is a retired former capo in the Colombo crime family. He's inactive. He's not doing anything anymore. He's in his 80s, so he's just enjoying his grandkids, his kids. And in our heyday, Dennis did time. And when he came home, he's from the Bronx. He was the only Colombo there. Big Jimmy McManus was around him, but Jimmy was close with me as well. Albanians tried moving in on Dennis. Dennis got no help from the Colombos. Zero help. He got help from his friends, though. Dominic and Vinny, out of doubt, went to see the Albanians like that. We don't play. And that was it. They're like, isn't he we don't care what family he's from. He's Mafia. That's our brother. He's with us. So you mess with him, you're messing with us. And that was it. That's friendship. It's not about he's with the Colombos, you're with the Bonanos. No, you're a friend, you're a friend. That's the way you're supposed to roll. That's what made the Mafia strong. Nowadays, it's just all over the place. But Dennis was always there for us. Actually, I have photos of Dennis, I think at one of the engagement parties. We have the video, Dennis. So we'll be showing it. I think I have photos too of you there as well. Much younger Dennis, but those we have. And please send my love to Louise. Hope she's doing well. And just great people. Great people. Got a lot of love for him. So let's see. Pasta, LOL. We're all retired, enjoyed the life. It was hard back in the day. It's amazing how the ones that are here enjoy every day. You know what? It's hard till this day. Till this day, it's still hard, but we keep on moving forward, doing our thing. Scully says, Dom, do you think Vinny or does watch the show? I don't know if they have I don't think they have YouTube. I was thinking about that today. Do they have YouTube in prison? YouTube TV? They might. They might have it in jail, but they don't have it on an internet where you can watch it. So that's the only problem. I don't know. Good question, though. I'll find out. Clayton says, do you all have any business with the Milwaukee family after dying? No. Had no business with Milwaukee. Sorry about that. Oh, sorry. Who else do we have? Let me see. We have Roger. I believe the rich should be taxed heavy and tax breaks should be saved for low income. I tend to disagree. You know why? A lot of people who have money, I would say 90%, busted their butt. They're putting in 12, 15, 20-hour days. I know. Trust me, I know. And then you have you have a lot of people who aren't making anything. They're lazy. They don't want to do anything. And that bothers me. That bothers me. Why should they be rewarded? There's more than one way to skin a cat. There definitely is. Where's all the money going for the lottos in New York? Where's that going? Where's all those funds going? Think about it. Where's all that funds going? Where's all the funds going for the tolls in New York? There's a lot of funds that are getting collected, but we don't have no clue. The parking meters, the garages, the taxes on that. Where's that going? Maybe start taxing the garages a little bit more, the owners of the parking garages, without making them increase the rent. There's other ways to do it, but I believe people should be taxed differently, but not hammered. Not hammered. That's for sure. Not hammered. And if people are working, I think you have to look at work history too. If people are taking advantage of the system, no. That's where you have to start cracking down with the people that are taking advantage of the system, that are getting checks that shouldn't be getting checks. That's where the system's messed up. Get the illegals out because they shouldn't be a drain on our economy. That's for sure. So there's a lot of things that need to be cleaned up in order to get your house in order. And right now, their house is not in order. It's not in order. And put Mandami in that position, it's going to destroy the house of cards, because that's what it is right now, a house of cards. Strong wind blows, it's gone. Just the move. Roger, poor people don't pay taxes. The rich pay taxes, pay 90% of the country's taxes already. Timothy O'Reilly, thank you for the contribution, people. Timothy O'Reilly says, hit that like button, folks. Thank you as always, Timothy. Marco, accountability with taxpayers' money should be a law. Like, you're right. Should be. Maybe if they started doing programs, the city itself, maybe like people at Bill Gates, Elon Musk, just Warren Buffett, where they're doing programs to help the city, maybe they would donate because it's a tax write-off for them. That's what you have to start doing, programs like that. Maybe the clean city, because New York is a city that never sleeps. But it has to be a city, a prideful city, a city where people come and they're amazed. Wow, look at all this traffic, all the people, how beautiful the architecture, but look how clean it is. Look how safe it is. What are you giving these people, but you're raising their taxes? What are you giving them? What are you giving them? The city's filthy, disgusting, not safe. What are you giving them? They're already paying high taxes. Where's the money going? That's what you have to do. You need to start from the bottom. You need to start from the bottom. Leo says, Dom, we got Leo in the house. Good to see you, Leo. Hi, Leo, Donahue, and Paul, Willie, and Darren in Dublin, Ireland. Good to see you guys. Thank you. New machine we found. We can buy crypto. Nostra. Salute. Yes. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Dublin, Ireland. Put it out there. And guys, we're going to have a big billboard put up. Thanks to Philly Bob. Philly Bob created it, did his work in Philly. Going on to Philly. We'll tell you, it'll be up for a month. OCN billboard. So we'll post it. I'll put it, you know what? I'll put it in the caption one night or thumbnail. So you check it out. Ralph, central air conditioning brings my business to Florida. If you're in the central, you'll make a ton of money. You come down here, we'll hook up. I got a lot of contractors. We'll give you work, without a doubt. Matter of fact, we'll even go into business with you if you want. Uncle D, Curtis has been protecting the streets and subway out for 40 years. Who else has done that? Correct. But Curtis also has fabricated things throughout the years. You know what? Either or. If Cuomo steps out, then back Curtis. If Curtis steps out, but one of them has to step out. I think the better candidate would be Cuomo. That's just my opinion. But Whoever backs out, they're doing it for the good of New York. How about that? That's a fair. I told you, people, I'm down the line. I'm fair. But the two of them staying in, neither one of them has a chance. So one of them has to step back for the better of New York City. Lewis, 10% of the tax on everything, everyone. No write-off, no exemption, 60% to the feds, 30%, 10% to local. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. No, what I was saying is you could get people to donate. You could get the people to donate different products, clean the city, do this, get these younger kids working. That's what I would do. Get all these kids working that are in school that need money. Start working to clean the city. Give them some remedial jobs where they have to get out there and work. Push a broom. There's nothing wrong with that. Let them learn. Let them, carry their own. And that's it. So, people, we're going to start wrapping it up tonight. Hope everybody has a wonderful evening. We'll see everybody tomorrow night, live at 5, Mafia Roundtable. We'll see what other topics we have. So we'll say good night. Brandon, good night. Anthony Michael, good night. Louis, good night. Jonathan, Tigger, Cynthia, Golf, John, what was that? John, Big Arms. We got Leo, good night. Wish everybody the best, people. Kathleen, good night. Vincent, Big Arms again, good night. SP, Brandon R. Cole, Cynthia, there we go. John, Golf. Donna, good night. Donna, Jersey Shore, have a good evening. Tony, who else? Ralph, good night. Oh, the Bronx, people, Susan. Wish everybody the best. Have a wonderful evening. I'm getting on that bike to exercise. My last time tonight. Parker Street Girl, good to see you. Good night. And people, we'll see everybody tomorrow night. Scott, you too. Have a good night. Much love and respect to everybody. Have a good night.